Hello everybody and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, where today I am a little bit of a cold. So I am not at 100%. But I'm sure that'll be completely fine and nothing bad will happen. Probably. Probably. uh, I know I don't usually chat much, but if I chat less this stream, this is why. I have a fucking cold and it doesn't hurt, but it's not enjoyable. Alright, that's done. Anyway, some Italian ship bastards. Yeah, that's it. Are hanging out here still. Gotta blow them up. Gotta send them to the bottom. All three of you guys are low on fuel. You're all low on fuel. You guys are fine. You're low on ammo too, which isn't great. And I think we lost one of our light cruisers at some point in this battle group. One of the biggest pains of this run, we're still using fucking ships from fucking oh shit, that's torpedoes. Damn, all these guys took some torpedo hits. shit, torpedoes. Fuck. Turn! Alright, I turned a little too hard there. Mind you, we're still running refits of ships that haven't been able to get a refit since 1930. These are all 1930 designs for the most part. There we go. More of the Italian Navy sink to the bottom. Not much of the Italian Navy, mind you. They still have a big scary fleet in the Med. If you think you can kill it, good luck to you. Okay. Rare lucky moment of one of our submarines actually doing shit. Good job, guy. Like, man, I honestly barely expected you to even do damage. I didn't think you had it in you. Yeah, we're gonna lose Djibouti. I have shit on the way to. I have submarines on the way to go and start pulling security there. Is this the big scary fleet that I'm afraid of? No, it's just a couple of heavy cruisers. What do they have left? We took out their last battleship. They're down to just cruisers as their heaviest vessels. Fixing up some ships that have been damaged. Still working on building up the new med fleet, but they'll be done soon, so I guess I could reassign you you boys down here to deal with the situation. Didn't we redo the Sniffums again? Yeah, we did. Didn't I have those under refit? Yes, I did. I refitted them. So yeah, those are some of the few ships in the Navy that have been refitted. Did we finish those? Yeah, I think we finished those. Now I can Now I can actually refit these damn things. Let's do that. You know, while my brain's all fucked. Probably should have taken some fucking NyQuil. I didn't. I did not take any NyQuil though. I just took one Advil and said, you know what? I'm sure I'll be fine. Regretting that decision. And the new turret doesn't fit. Fuck me. New engine, new oil. Electrical hydro turning. You already have a decent anti-torpedo belt. Go for an all or nothing armor scheme. Stick 2. Scrappy shells. T. 2 TNT 4. We're gonna rip out your torpedo launchers. Auto reload, electrical hydro turrets, radar gen 2, hydrophone 3, gyroscopic is fine, depth charge 1. And the 7 doesn't fit. Well, that fits. That doesn't fit on that, though. This design just gets worse and worse with each iteration. We're gonna rip out a couple of these. These 4-inchers in the front and back, yeah, we're gonna take those out. These ones here, yeah, they're gonna go too. We're gonna try and push this thing to 22 knots. We're gonna rip out these 2.9 casemates that are up there. These ones here can go. Keep these ones that are in the in these barbettes here. These are 4-inch ones. Where do I still have a 2.9 casemate? These are all 4-inch ones, right? These 4-inch? Where are you? Yeah, you're a 4-inch. Decrease them to 10. Do I want to keep the triple 2-inch? Yeah, I'm gonna keep the triple 2-inch. It's got a bit of a better firing arc. Let's drop down that barbette just a little bit and increase that front barbette so that way then it doesn't blow up. Well, that's as thick as that goes. Her main armor is already as upgraded as she can get. Let's see if we can push for 6. Alright, push for 3. Push for 5. push for 8. Alright, that armors are up quite a bit. Here in deck shit's fine. Guess we have some extra space. I guess nope. Extra space, not enough for that though. Yeah. This is I could fit a pair of ripples there too. That way then I have a little bit more light gun coverage. Yeah, that'll do. Version 8, by the way. This ship has gone through many editions and it gets worse. Do we have a smaller funnel than that? Is air intake extra large? Yeah, air intake funnel extra large, which is 120. Rip it out, replace it with a small, and it actually has more engine efficiency. Surprising. Let's see, these combined actually make 11. So why not just use the one that makes 11? Can I stick a silly barbette in here? I might be able to stick a silly barbette in here. There we go. More ridiculous gun placement. The Cunico class is such a piece of shit. It's a very, very silly boat, is what it is. It's absurdly tall, absurdly wide. It has terrible gun placement, but you know, it exists. Now on to the wrong class for its refit. By the way, these are going to be some of the only ships that are going to get a refit during this time because they're still in dock. Alright, so we want to upgrade to Auxiliary 4, we want to upgrade to the diesel engine, we want to upgrade to O2. We do not need that much range. We want to go 22 knots. We want to push it to modern armor. Already have the reinforced bulkheads, Barbette 5. Push to Citadel 4. Electro hydro steering. Push for cap to 2. TG4, 2 powder 2. Auto reload. Electrical hydro turrets. Gen 2 radar. Sonar. Already has a conic. Push the armor as far as we can push it. Do we upgrade the 7s to triples? Considering it only has like a small handful of them. Probably. Yeah, we're also gonna get rid of these 3-inch casemates. They're a lot of unnecessary extra weight. Let's see here. What can we scrap? Guess we can get rid of some of the guns. We can drop these back down to 2.9-inch guns. I mean, back down to 2-inch guns. Yeah, that lets them fit. Get rid of that casemate up there. Let's see what we got for funnels. Let's see, this is a small dual funnel 3. It produces 6. I need something that's slightly better. I have that space. What do you fucking there? Can I put this in the non-existent zone? No. Weird that these are over here and these are over here. Usually goes from worst to best. Ah, well. We have the auto reloading, we have the increased shells, the better bursting, spacious crew quarters, decent speed, decent range. Let's look at the main tower. What do we got? We already have the best main tower. Secondary tower is already good. I think. Where is it? Where is the rear tower? There it is. Yeah, we're already using the best towers that we have available for this thing. I wish I could add this. I think this area is a dead zone. Let's see, if I remove these, can I fit these here? No, they don't fit over the side. Yeah. If I want torpedo launchers, I'll have to purge these and put them there, or just do underwater ones. There's only one slot for them. I could add a butt one. That'd be funny. Butt torpedo launcher. I think we're gonna spend this on extra armor. Why is the aft deck so thinly armored? Did I push the wrong button when I was armoring it? Alright, there's our limit. There's how much armor we can stick on her. Which still isn't much armor, but it's definitely a lot better armor than it was originally equipped with. The armor it originally had was pretty thin. Even for the time period we were in. That was some pretty thin armor. But now she's got some decent armor. Alright. Do we refit the Gimpy class, considering it is technically our most recent ship design, but it also doesn't have certain features of later ships. It also has a lot of things we decided to start getting rid of, like casemate guns. Like, it has a lot of casemate guns. It's also only running 20 knots. We need to get this thing up to 22. Some of the simple solution. Cut back on the casemates. Because we got a lot of them. They're all 2.9-inch guns. Alright, we got rid of all the casemates. We're down to just the 5s. Into radar. We gotta get this thing up. In terms of speed. We're just a little overweight. Upgrade to a Citadel 5. Upgrade our challange. I guess we can go back to our Reserve 3 engine. That's still not doing much for us. What if I decrease the beam? Is there a point at which we're able to actually sail efficiently? Sometimes going down in size can help you out by quite a bit, but does not appear to be helping us out, at least all that much here. Helped us out in engine efficiency, that's for sure. That's about it. Guess we can cut back on the beam a bit. Just that way, then we can get engine efficiency up. We're still way over tonnage. I wouldn't know what to get rid of. I already have to redo the armor scheme here. It's pretty shit. 13s only have 7% length. I already cut back on all the casemates. What else can I fucking afford to get rid of? I can't get rid of these 5-inch. I need them as a defense against destroyers and shit. Even decreasing it down to a double hull doesn't do much. The Gimpy class may have to wait a little longer. Because she is very clearly a little bit longer on that development. However, at the very least, I can get these guys under refit. Get them upgraded to the new standards. Did I already refit those two Sniffums boats? I did. Alright, good luck, guys. You're gonna go and you're gonna go and reinforce those guys there. Good luck. Good luck getting there. Oh yeah, we took Arabia last turn. Let's take Quartar next. We're a bit punched up, but for the most part we'll be fine. Trying to take this Italian territory here so that way then we can retake Oman, take Yemen. That'll prevent any we probably should take Iraq too. That would cut the Italian oil lifeline that they have at the moment, because I think Iraq and northwestern Italy are the two only places that they have with oil. Yeah, that looks to be about it for their oil empire. Italy is still being annoying with their little fucking dinky destroyers. Oh, some more of my boys are getting fucked. There goes that Italian destroyer. And they managed to take Djibouti off of me, but I'm going to take Quartar. These guys are going to try to get down in here to start punishing these naughty Italians that are still hanging out here in the Red Sea after I thought I cleared it. Yep, some enemy transports, blow them up. How are you guys doing in terms of, oh, we're out of men. We suddenly have a lot of money, so we're gonna spend quite a bit of that money to try and rebuild the transport fleet. That has been being blown up for the majority of this war. Yeah, Quartar is going to be ours soon, and then it's off to Kuwait and Iraq, and then we'll retake Oman. You guys will probably die, but, you know, good luck. I did warn you. Alright, let's take back Djibouti just so that way then our African territories are safe. How big is fucking Serbia? Oh, they've eaten up basically almost all of what used to be Yugoslavia, and are now actually invading Slovenia. And we finally managed to shut down all the Italian forces out here in the Pacific. They're still sending ships out there, but it's not exactly a good idea to be sending ships out there. How go those torpedo boats I sent? Yeah, you guys are gonna have to readjust yourselves slightly to get here. Good luck getting there, though. We're gonna immediately cut the transport budget because that's gonna immediately eat all of our funding if I leave it that high. Let's see. Nobody's really all that pissed with us other than fucking Italy. Or my transport's getting fucked. Enemy heavy cruiser up against the New York, San Diego, Frederick, Columbus, Felix, and Minneapolis. I'm just gonna auto-resolve it. Alright, we sunk both of them. Oh, hey, you guys decided to finally show up. Real stupid, the enemy. They're kind of just... They really shouldn't be focused on what's going on in the Pacific right now. Like, they got shit going on at home, and they're sending this out to go fight 5 battleships and 4 light cruisers. Oh, that was the wrong button. Save. You're joining up with the light cruisers. Okay, you're all low on fucking fuel. You guys slow down to like half speed and just do like a search pattern. Why are you guys ready to dodge just in case I'm not managing you? Considering you're all low on fuel, just getting on all battle line with each other. Fire your APU shells at that heavy cruiser if you can. Shit, look out. Boise, you're literally turning into the torpedoes. Get that thing off of the Boise. You get the hell out of here. I like not to lose any more light cruisers in this war, considering how valuable light cruisers have proven to be. Because they have the ability to fucking see shit that the battleships can't. fucking destroyer coming in. Target it. Please do not waste your main gun ammo on that. That thing's gonna get off torpedoes. Shit. God damn it, you had your own torpedoes and you didn't use them. Piece of shit. How bad is the boys? She's still losing boys. Alright, we're just gonna end that battle there before the boys gets taken out by just attrition. That fire would have eventually killed our crew. I would rather not. Sure thing, Sweden. Try it again. Let's head on over. There's only like 3 of you that are functional. Alright, you guys got sent to the fucking Persian Gulf, so, you know, your guys are gonna just hang out here for a bit, get resupplied. Because, I'm pretty sure you got, yeah, they're all running out of fuel and ammo. You guys just finished up this campaign, yeah, this challenge should be more than enough to supply you guys for the moment. At the very least, just get them some fucking ammo and fuel and shit, so that way then they can actually function. We're gonna cut the budget to the transports even more again. Because once again, we have no money. 1 month until the Romanos and the 2 Maverick class battleships we constructed are commissioned, and then these guys can basically just go and fuck the Italians, because they will be the biggest fleet in the Med. So let's improve relations with France, so that way then we're still on good terms, because France is no longer at war with Italy. They're just focusing on their war with Germany now. Which, fair enough, I get it. They entered into a fucking 2-front war with the Italians. This was gonna happen. Hey, the war against Italy's definitely been going a lot better than the war against fucking how fast are these guys? 32 and 27. Yeah. That's awkward. Yeah, we're immediately gonna just run away. We go fast, so we're just gonna run. We have 2 guns and a shit ton of torpedoes, but yeah, none of that's really gonna matter to the enemy. Even with these new Mark IV 4-inch guns, Sniffen's class ain't got it's got 11 inches of armor penetration at 1,000 meters, so it's not terrible. It's not terrible. It's not great, but it's not terrible at shooting its way out of a situation. But yeah, it's definitely more for torpedo work and more functioning as a scout rather than a actual assistance in battle. Sure thing Sweden, sure thing Argentina. We can't afford transports again. In fact, we can't afford shit at the moment. Yeah, we have these fucking Italian ships that are just everywhere, just fucking with my shit. How much tonnage is here? 196. I think that's enough for them to be able to take oh. Can't take everyone. There we go. You guys go there. The Olympia, Pittsburgh, Tuscon, and Velo will move into support. And we'll start putting pressure on Western Spain, so that way then Italy ends up losing it to the Portuguese. We probably won't launch a proper naval invasion of it, but we'll definitely be there to harass them. How goes your guys' repairs? A long-ass while. And the refueling process is also going to be a while. Let's see. What about crew replacement? We have managed to restaff a lot of the, we have managed to actually staff a lot of our shit. Do I suspend this? Oh, I can't suspend it. I have to finish that. Fuck. Alright, we're gonna have to cut back on the crew training budget too. I can't afford it. We have no money. Transports are getting fucked because the Italians keep moving shit to go and fuck my shit rather than actually fight me in like one-on-one conflict. Right, finances. Put the money back in there. Alright, Western Spain has fallen to the Portuguese. I repeat, Western Spain has fallen to the Portuguese. Alright, that means it's time to start putting pressure on the Italians over here. It's time to start Operation Fuck You Italy. Because Italy has been a thorn in my side. Now that I have some ships that are actually equipped to handle this sort of shit. How many of you are functional? San Diego is the only one that is fully repaired. The rest of you are still working on repairs, refueling, and rearming. Because Damon isn't a great port. how goes the rearming of the Pacific Home Guard? Most of them are actually almost refueled. Repairs are still taking a while, though. That's to be expected. Keep blowing up these Italian transports. If we manage to harm their army logistics, not really. Or their economy, also not really. They have managed to get a battleship and a battle cruiser online. I'm guessing, nope, that's their destroyer. That's their battle cruiser. Yeah, their battleship's already managed to get out of port. No clue where it's going. Probably to go fuck me over in the Caribbean. I don't know how they're still able to fucking function anything over in the fucking Caribbean, but, are you guys done yet? No. I need you guys. Alright, we're gonna send the Down Under to, just start torpedoing fucking Italian shit. Good luck. Good luck. Yeah. Italy isn't, trying to challenge us for the high seas anymore over here in the Red Sea. I can probably launch an invasion of Yemen, honestly, while I'm here. I think we're close enough to be able to trigger the port. Yeah, we're close enough to trigger the port. Or my transports got fucked. Heavy cruiser and a destroyer versus my boys. Yeah, we'll fight those. Need to get these ships out of here anyway. It's less ships that the Italian battleships and battleship and battlecruiser can use to support them. And it's more money that the Italians will have wasted. Battleships, oh, shit. Torpedo boats form abreast. You guys as well. Avoid torpedoes, please. You may have a liberal use of your torpedoes. Have the torpedo boats begin withdrawing. They found the enemy. It's up to the light cruisers to actually get in there and keep an eye on the enemy. Toward armor piercing. Be ready to avoid shit if I can get to keep an eye on you guys about that. I know their destroyers are somewhere over here. I have to keep an eye out for those. Yep, there's the enemy destroyers. Well, the one enemy destroyer. She has managed to fire off torpedoes. Quincy and her gang of chucklefucks are gonna have to turn! I want you guys saving on your torpedoes because I don't want you firing them in the middle of our light cruiser squadron. I also need you guys to come about because if she tries to run, you're the only ones that can even pretend to run her down. The birch and I think it's also the pudding. The birch and the pudding class is the ones that share this hull with this silly design I came up with. Are probably some of the best ships in the fleet. You guys start pursuing. You guys start pursuing as well. Because these guys can actually fire quite a lot of forward firepower at an enemy target. Whereas the battleships are kind of limited usually to just one gun that can shoot forward with some supporting guns. I don't think we have a single ship that has a pair of forward-facing guns, other than the birch and pudding class ones. I mean, there is also the not the Blue Raptor, but the other light cruiser we have. I forget what its designation was. But we do have another light cruiser that does share a similar configuration, but it uses 6-inch guns instead of 7. Kind of want to try and get these guys in close, but they can't smoke like a light cruiser or destroyer can, so they lose out on some of their functionality. Lost them. Oh, no, they're there. He's squirming about them. Yeah, I'd like not to lose my torpedo boats, but chances are they're gonna get blown up. That's the usual life of our torpedo boat captains. They don't usually last too long. Even with these torpedo tubes upgraded, they have like fucking 12 kilometers of range. Still can't release that torpedo with some level of accuracy. So these light cruisers have done more damage to that damn thing than the battleships have, and the battleships are using armor-piercing ammunition. I should probably design a battleship that's made for sniping targets like this, but at the same time, we kind of don't have the ability to just spot targets at long range like this, usually. I think the upgrades done on these torpedo boats are the only reason we're able to actually fucking see them. What the fuck are you doing? Why are you all the way back here? Why are you going so slow? Okay, you're going 10 knots for some reason. Why are you only going 10? Even the Cherokee's like going 23, and that's because it was given an armor-piercing hit. And the Sniffums class refit, and honestly, remergence of the Sniffums class, because the Sniffums class disappeared basically after the last one were destroyed a while ago. And then we have the Vanguard class, which also has reemerged. Which instead of having 3 torpedo launchers, has 3 turrets. The only real difference between the Vanguard and the Sniffums class. What's your guys' heading? Gonna have to adjust it again so that we can keep ahead of that bastard. The 12s on the Gimpy aren't firing. Neither are the 14s in the West Virginia, so they must be out of range. Since they're an older mark of gun, makes sense that they be out of range. Ah, shit. That one's being fired upon again. Yeah, don't wanna keep these guys in range of the enemy too long, because they sink very easily. Like, there is no armor on this thing other than the turrets. The turrets have armor, so if the turrets take a hit, well, even then the turrets don't have much armor, so they'll blow up anyway. But the thing is that these things have no ability to have any form of flooding protection. No reinforced bulkheads, no torpedo belts, no armor. It's basically just a death sentence to be on one of these things. Oh, she's turning that way. It'd be nice if we could fucking hit the damn thing. Might try to use the torpedo boats to get around it to force it to corral it back towards the Navy. Guess that's going to be a near impossible task. No more high explosive ammo. All she's got is her AP shells. Her rear turret is fucked. Well, one of her 2 rear turrets is fucked. She is turning to engage. Increase your guys' speed a bit, just so that way then you can try to catch up to where the battle is actually happening. Would this have changed if we had gotten our 20 knot fucking upgrade? Probably not, but 22 not upgrade, but yeah. Still chasing this bastard. The end of the fucking earth. I think with all the hits we've landed, she'd fucking slow down. Also, we're out of HE shells, so we're firing AP at it, which isn't helping. Like, if we hit a side shot, it'll go through, but I don't know where it would go through. It would go through the deck armor, I'm pretty sure. The deck armor... What's the penetration value on these things? For AP, it is... It's actually not bad armor penetration for AP. Here, why don't you guys slow down a bit and try to start actually hitting your shots. Alright, now all the battleships are just out of range, so we're just gonna kick them up to full speed. It'd be nice if we had a shell go through her fucking deck and through the bottom, but we'd have to be kind of lucky. She has quite the inner deck. So she is coming in close. Torpedo boats are still moving to try and prevent her from being able to come this way too much. Battleships are on their way. Oh, she managed to get out of our visual range. Is she gonna run? No, she's gonna stick around. Yeah, there's one thing I hate about the AI is it's fucking running trick. Unlike a regular game of this, where I'd have boats that be able to match that speed, I don't. We go 20 knots, 22 on a good day. We have spent so many shells on this one fucking cruiser. Guys, just start saving your ammunition. You aren't hitting the damn target for the life of you, and it's annoying. I think the West Virginia just fired. Yeah, the West Virginia just fired. We managed to get the 14s and the 13s back into the fight. Hopefully they'll be able to land a hit. Because if one of these shells hits, oh boy, that's gonna hurt. Well, considering you guys are already fucked as is for like aiming and shit, might as well speed you up. Oh, she is turning around. She is she doesn't know where she wants to go. She doesn't know if she wants to try to do a torpedo run. She doesn't know if she wants to just make a run for it. And the AI doesn't really know what to do here. Because we have a bunch of boats in multiple directions just closing in on it. Oh, that was a hit. '14s are out of range again. Oh no, never mind. We're just out of visual range. If one of those 14-inch shells could hit, that'd be fucking amazing. Coming to gun range. It'd be real nice if we could fucking shoot it. Hey guys, she launched a torpedo. There we go. Now she's flooding. To be fair, this does go to show that even though these ships were designed in 1930, a lot of the tech we had was pretty ahead of the time. Anyway, managed to sink those bastards. Egypt wants some boats. Italy is now launching an invasion of Brazil. Good luck, guys. Well, you tried. That's all that matters. Good luck, guy. Yeah. 57 sunk a battleship, but no way was she sinking a light cruiser. Don't even know where that fucking light cruiser was. Oh, there it is. They're sending some submarines and a light cruiser, I guess, to retake Formosa. Sure, that'll go well, guys. I'm rooting for you. Italy is launching an invasion from Kuwait. Well, guess I know where we're invading next. As we continue to bombard Sardinia. Yeah, Sardinia might actually be our next target, considering it's that's a lot of money. That's a fuck ton of money. I mean, it's not the most money Italy has, but that'll definitely hurt them a lot more than taking Kuwait. Just the fact that we're sitting outside of fucking Sardinia fucking is probably hurting them a bit. One of the boys versus the Agregat. The boys recently just got repaired, so she should be able to handle this. Hello, the soldier. Welcome on in. A little bit under the weather today, so, yeah. Just gonna stick tight to the transports. These armor-piercing shells. Our armor-piercing on the boys is decent. Alright, these ones are armed, so I am gonna probably stay close to them. Just so that way then I can get their fire support. They're not gonna do much, but fire support is fire support. Doesn't help that we can't fucking see the target though. Ow. Oh, damaged a torpedo on it. Have to try and keep it in visual range though, and then the transports can actually provide assistance. Yeah, these are, if I remember correctly, these are Ling class like cruisers. A rare commodity in the American Navy. It would be nice to actually hit the damn thing. Come on, bastard. You got the superior tonnage. Get over here. She is approaching very quickly. She has probably fired torpedoes. Yep, she did fire torpedoes, but we managed to dodge them. Thankfully, we got decent armor. Not great armor, mind you, but decent armor. Come on, transports. You need to get farther. You need to go. Did he smoke up again? He did not. I would like it if he would stop disappearing on me, but fortunately, spotting is not our strong suit. If this was a newer generation hull, spotting would be so much more easy. But because we're in an older hull, we only have access to the older towers, so we're basically fucked either way. Most I can do is upgrade shit with fucking radar. Oh, she's coming in for another run. Well, I'm not gonna bother to try and sink this fucking light cruiser because it's gonna be annoying if I try to. Oh. Well, it's a good thing Portugal moved to Western Spain. Who is Portugal, like, got an alliance with now at this point? Oh, nobody. Fair enough. They still have a lot of boats that I built for them. Good luck, submarine. You disappoint me. Alright, how are you guys doing in terms of repairs? Majority of you are now operational, so I am going to dispatch you guys to start in naval invasion of Kuwait. Will we continue to just bomb Sardinia? Yeah, we still have the problem of majority of our navy is submarines, whereas the rest of it is just not enough to police our vast empire. Like, if we had more ships, we'd be a lot better off because I could send ships to police shit, but unfortunately we do not have enough ships to police all the shit that's going on. You're gonna die. Yep, there we go. Goodbye, random destroyer. The Ottoman Empire is attacking Britain. I would have gone for Iraq, but you know, southern Turkey, I guess you guys gotta try and retake your shit. Fair enough. Good luck. Yeah. Still need to take out these heavy cruisers. No clue where their battleship or their battle cruiser went. Well, we found where they went. They went over to Brazil, who recently joined me as an ally. So, good luck, Brazil. All those ships that you've been sold from me, France, I think Britain, China, I think everybody's sold shit to Brazil. So yeah, good luck, Brazil. We got another set of Italian transports that are not making it out of the Adriatic. Yeah, research has come to a complete stop. I guess I might as well throw some money back into research since we're basically broke on everything else. And I'm not going to be able to get the fucking transports restarted anytime soon. Because we're still at war. And transports very much require friendliness to win wars. Do I auto-resolve this just so that then I can not have to bother with braining about this? Oh, great. They're also launching an invasion from Iraq now to take Arabia. Which means I'm probably going to end up having to take Arabia back. I'm just going to auto-resolve it. I don't want to spend 20 minutes chasing these bastards around. Okay, that's stupid. That's stupid. Oh well. Not much I can do about it. Get over here. Time to take back Oman. Yeah. Alright. Just gonna take back Iraq. And I'm just gonna take Iraq and Kuwait. And basically just function off of that. I'd like to send the New York to go and reinforce the boys. What are you guys up against? One destroyer. Some other enemy boat that I can't see. Alright, I'm gonna dispatch more of you guys to just start harassing fucking Italian ports. Because so far, you guys really haven't done much. Oh, they're navally invading me down here, too. I didn't even notice. I don't think I'd be able to get a naval squadron there in time to deal with that, so, yeah, they're gonna get that. Just like how they're gonna get fucking Arabia, because my fucking ground army doesn't do shit. How is it they have, like, 6 submarines in the... How do they have all this out here? Like, no offense, but how do they have all that out there? Oh, great. It also yeeted the New York somewhere. I hate how it doesn't just yeet the New York to, like, the next port over or the next closest port. No, it decides to... It yeeted them all the way to fucking... Santiago, Cuba. What's here? Yeah, you're not gonna be able to fight that on your own. Get the fuck over here. Get the fuck back over here. Yeah, that's gonna be a fun 20-minute wait. Oh, right, yeah, you guys. Forgot about you guys. In Boston. Just finished your refits. So you guys are gonna get dispatched here, I guess. Good luck getting there in time, but you'll be in charge of taking back the territory if we lose it. I don't think anybody else, yeah, everybody else is on duty other than the squadron over here. Yeah, still don't know how they managed to get 6 submarines all the way over here with fuel when they have no naval bases over here for miles. Anyway, the Pacific Home Guard is gonna come down here and just start bombing Somaliland. And we're out of money again. Yay! Cut the tech budget. It's annoying that the Italians are sending submarines to places where it's like, why the fuck are you sending them there? Your home ocean is like under attack. Why are you sending them there? Why are you putting them there? Italy got northern Brazil, really? They did not have the tonnage for that. Not even close to the tonnage for it. Like, if they were close to it, I'd say, yeah, that's fair. That wasn't even close. Ugh. At this rate, I just want a peace deal with the Italians. Because I need to get out of this war. I've gotten territory, but I need to get out of it. It's not a good war. Not a good war by a long shot. We're basically just gonna be in constant jeopardy for the most part. Because our economy can't handle the war we're currently in because this. Like, we're still sinking their ships as well, but, shit just isn't going well. I'm surprised Kuwait requires more tonnage. I mean, I think they do. Nope, they don't have any boats there anymore. Politics, naval invasion. Take back Oman. Yeah, they managed to take Equatorial Guinea from us, but we got some boys on the way to go and correct that issue. You'll die if you engage that. You'll get killed if you engage that. And that's some enemy transports. I'm just gonna take over this, maybe take Italian Somaliland, take back Equatorial Guinea so that way then I have a naval base over here. A decent number of naval bases over here. Since I already have this one now from the short war we had with Portugal. Or was it French control? I don't know who owned this. I think it was owned by Portugal and then France took it, and then we took it from France. But yeah, basically, we're just gonna try to... Oh boy. Try to fight and, I don't know how we managed to fail Kuwait, considering we're getting Iraq. And we're gonna get Oman fairly quickly. The Pacific Squadron is almost here to deal with fucking Somaliland. Like, the fact that we have all these invasions going on and they're just like, haha, we own northern Brazil. Like, good job for you. Do you want a cookie? Or do you think that's gonna help? We'll spend a bit of money on transports, see if we can get a few of them up and running and hopefully not blown up immediately. Oh boy. Oh hey, you guys actually won. Like, you sunk them. Like, actually sunk them. Like, this is like the first time our support vessels, like, with their fucking shit, have actually successfully done anything. Good job. You did it. You did the bare minimum that you were supposed to do all those years ago. Many ships have been lost to incompetence from them. Ugh. Many men have died to enemy submarines, but no longer, for we have at least on those ships, decent ability to fucking... We can't see shit. This is gonna be a lost battle if I stick around. Everybody retreat. We've got to withdraw. This is not a battle we will win. Not in these conditions. Like, we already have shit visibility. When visibility is shit, that's even worse. Oh shit, this is the Somali, this is the Pacific Home Guard. They were on their way to, weren't they? No, wait, no, the Black Sea is part of the other guys. Part of the reborn Mediterranean Pacific Fleet, Atlantic Fleet, that, basically does nothing but, exist. And they're out of gas. That's not good. Shit. Torpedo boats are also running out of gas. Oh good, we can end the battle. Yeah, we're not in great shape. Oh, there goes Portugal. I don't think there's anything left of Portugal. I'm pretty sure I took all of their colonial shit. That's a destroyer. That's other shit. What about over here? Is this transports? That's transports. Not gonna be transports, is it? No. Damn. They have one heavy cruiser in port and 5 heavy cruisers and carriers and shit on the way. Not carriers and shit, but fucking just shit in general. As long as we keep up the pressure on the, on these bastards over here. What the fuck? How the hell where did you fucking come from? You guys you guys have just been hanging out in Brazil. Ugh, fuck. Great. Another stint of running. Because for some reason these guys are somehow over here. If there's one thing I hate about this game is the weird way it treats boats. Like, it can show that a fleet's like 50 miles away and then be like, oh yeah, your fleet managed to encounter them. How? I don't know. Why are you asking me? But anyway, we are running. Running, ladies and gentlemen, we are running. The fact that the mid is still alive is honestly shocking. I think it's the only one left of the original named vessels. Yeah, we're getting the fuck out of here. We are getting the fuck out of here. We are leaving. Enemy will never know we were here. Oh, never mind. They are actually gaining on us. We might not be able to escape. Yeah, there's the enemy battleship. These guys aren't low on... What the fuck? That is a heavily damaged battleship. I'm half tempted to slow down to try and shoot at it. But yeah, we're not piercing through that. Not at this range. I'd rather keep these guys alive. But we do know that battleship is heavily damaged along with that battle cruiser. So the Brazilians definitely did do a number on them. Where the fuck are they though? Like, where? That's where they are? Didn't they just bypassed the Pacific Squadron that's just sitting here? Definitely not. That's a death sentence. Ooh, battleship. Yep, put her back in port. Teach her to leave port without escorts. Transports have actually managed to be rebuilt slightly. Not by much, but they got rebuilt slightly. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the down under over here to sit in front of Gibraltar. What the what happened to the guys I sent down here? Like, where did they go? Like, where the fuck did the guys that I sent to fucking Equatorial Guinea go? Where did they go? Where did they go? They didn't get engaged by anything. I don't remember them being sunk. Where the fuck did they go? I had two Cunico class. Let me just look here. Nope, they still exist. Type heavy cruiser. Cunico class. There it is. Why the fuck are you guys over? Why are you there? I didn't dispatch you there. I guess go reinforce. I don't know how you guys got separated. I don't know why you guys are all spread out like this. Why are you all spread out like this? Why are you in Port Sudan? Whatever, just go reinforce them. They need additional support. Can I naval invade anywhere else? No, not at the moment. You guys set course for Daman. So that way then we can start putting pressure there. Alright, where'd those two wrong class light cruisers go? Haiping and Mapato. Why are you guys all the way in Asia? How did you get to Asia? How did you get there? Like, how did you guys get to where you are? This is the fucking question of the century. I just got... I sent you guys to Equatorial Guinea. I don't know how you ended up in, like, everywhere but there. How did you end up everywhere but there? That doesn't make any sense. It's one heavy cruiser. I'm sure we'll be fine. Yeah, we got it. The fucking Memphis got engaged. Fuck. More running. Thankfully, We just upgraded them to go 22 knots. So, we can easily outrun them. Probably. Not really. But we can at least run faster than we were before. One, 2 knots faster, but, no, we can run. Boy, we can really spot targets now. Like, look at this. Like, originally, we would never have been able to spot that, but we did this time, and our radar allows us to ping where other shit is. So yeah, this is the benefits of having goddamn radar. If you're gonna get a lucky shot, it's definitely gonna be on that one. Also, you are breaking those turrets just to fire those guns. Yeah, Italy is just fucking... I can either sacrifice this heavy cruiser to try and sink those, or I can try to keep this heavy cruiser alive for a bit longer. Which is honestly the preferred tactic of which I am currently employing. I'm not sure if we'll be able to outrun them. You'd think that since these guys are fucking alright, well, if you can't shoot that, you might as well shoot that. Or at least waste some shells on it. And these are Mark V 9-inch guns, so they have some pretty decent range. Not great accuracy, because it's a triple gun and it's fucking miles away from that target. But at the very least, I can scare off the ships a bit by just shooting. The Cunico used to be one of our big heavy cruisers. Now it's kind of been reduced to just the cruiser that has a retreat function built in as its primary function. That is the main function of this ship now. Still haven't managed to actually hit the damn target. Oh hey, we hit the damn target. Didn't do anything, but we hit the damn target. Still didn't do anything. Hit the damn target though. Should we fire HE at it? Probably. Hope that the HE manages to do a little bit of damage. Oh yeah, that was a bit of damage. Hopefully we can inflict enough damage to force her to go back to port for repairs. Hopefully. Is that battlecruiser within range? It is. Please shoot at him instead. is that battlecruiser doesn't have much structural integrity. A few hits from the 9-inch with the HEs should be enough to sink her. Oh, they're shooting at us again. I probably should have taken our chance to leave. Yeah, I'm gonna take our chance to leave. I'm gonna take our chance to get the fuck out of Dodge. Alright, our economy is starting to go back up. They are launching another naval invasion here. Fantastic. However, we are about to gain Somalia, so the Home Guard fleet can go deal with that. I'm guessing this fleet here is the big scary one that I don't like. Nope. Actually, it is the big scary one, but it's now without the battleship portion of it. However, that also does fuck up our naval invasion. Do I take Arabia or do I take Sardinia? I'm gonna go for Sardinia. We're going for Sardinia entirely because A, I already have this large-ass task force outside of it, and B, that's a lot of fucking money. We take this, that's a lot of money the Italians no longer have access to. And maybe, just maybe, a peace treaty can be signed. As long as I keep the pressure up on the, Oh, that's a lot of money. Oh, and we lose naval budget too. That's not great. Unfortunately, no. I can't. Can't afford that. The Felix-class heavy cruisers and the Colin-class light cruisers versus one enemy heavy cruiser. We can run this. We can do this battle. This should be fine. These Felix-class heavy cruiser... Oh, wait, no. That's the Felix-class heavy cruiser. That's a Delta-class heavy cruiser. This is one of the unupgraded ones, isn't it? No, it does have radar, so this is a Delta class that has been refitted. Then here we have the Colin class. Basically just a pudding class, but made with some additional torpedo launcher placement. And some level of broadside capability because, yeah. When it came down to it, I wanted to add these torpedo launchers, but that meant removing the secondaries that were there, so replace them. Decreased the number of casemates, but left a few of them there, so that way then they can make up for the loss of that firepower. We have the target in sight. Alright, so the Felix class can only go 20 knots. That is unfortunate, because that means I designed it that way. Annoying. Get back here, you fucking bitch. I'll have to do a refit on the Felix class heavy cruisers. First field test of the Delta class refit. Definitely able to hold her own. The new armor scheme is a bit better than their original version, but to be fair, her deck armor is still shit. Yeah, a lot of the armor for these guys I didn't really rework. I should have worked on their armor a bit. How long are your torpedoes? That's actually a decent amount of range for your torpedoes. Try throwing some fish in the water. Right, fish are thrown into the water. I don't think any of them will hit, but at the very least, it'll fuck him over. It'll fuck with his aim, because he'll have to maneuver. Oh, we actually might score a hit. Nope, never mind. That was too soon. Oh, he is going to try and dodge that one, though. You have an RDF. Why is your flag near and flag far so close to it? Oh, you know, it's probably because I haven't been upgrading naval communications. That's probably why it's so shit. Shit. We managed to pierce our armor. And we managed to also pierce hers. Destroy torpedo. There's no torpedoes left on this boat. What the fuck? You blow up. Flooding. I think her damage control is pretty decent. She's not flooding too bad. We want to make sure that these ships don't get to the battleships and battlecruiser fleet, because these things would fuck us over so bad if they were allowed to get there. Like, our new ships are, and our refits are definitely superior. Well, I wouldn't say superior, but still severely outdated. Like, look at this hull, and look at what it can do. And look at the fucking tanker we brought to war. I forgot how weird they designed the Felix classes. Turret there, turret there, secondary there, turret there, turret there. Alright, start saving on your ammo, boys. Start focusing fire. You have that bad of a rangefinder system? I guess you can have normal fire gun compared to the Pittsburgh. How far can that rear turret actually rotate? Because it should be able to rotate fully. Because that's how it showed it on the thing. I don't know if that's fucked or not. It looks to be fucked. It looks to be just there for decoration. Damn it. That's a problem I'll have to fix on the refit of this. The fact that the back turret can't actually fire. I assume it can fire if there's an enemy straight behind it, but that's about it. Pittsburgh's down to the last of its ammunition. You guys start closing in to sink it with torpedoes. Oh, both of your front turrets, except for the middle one, which can't fire direct forward, are fucked. Fort Tucson is just firing at it with all of its secondary, with its forward casemate guns. least the Vallejo still has ammunition, and its front 3 turrets fully functional. Yeah, she's not getting away. Even if she's got 32 knots speed advantage on it, she ain't getting away. Sink this random destroyer. You guys still have reinforcements on the way. I need you to... Oh, that's bad. You guys don't have much fuel, but I kind of need you to stop this. And this naval invasion's fucked now. Fun. Definitely have to take Arabia. They managed to slip their other battleship back. Oh, no, never mind. They built 2 more battleships. We need to end this war with Italy. We're not gonna do any more naval invasions. We're just, oh, for fuck's sake. Of course it spawns on the one fucking port that I'm not fucking putting security around. Spend so much time just bombing that one port, and it's like, oh yeah, you gotta go bomb the other port now. Anyways, that'll be it for today. I'm fucking tired and sick, and I want food. I'm hungry. So that'll conclude today's stream. Fucking. We built a bunch of new ships, and hopefully we'll be able to...
Introducing Subway's new sub-club. Now members get every 4th...
Fucking advertisement bastards. Anyway, I'm hoping that, what was I don't remember what I was thinking about. I'm hoping that, damn, I really don't remember what the fuck I was doing. I really don't know. I was thinking of something. Anyway, don't forget to come check out the Discord. Say hi to me when I'm not sick. Know when I go live. Join in for game night. All that jazz. Don't forget to check out the Blue Sky Avatar way I know when I go live, and don't forget to check out the YouTube channel for all the VODs that get uploaded there Friday through Monday, same time every week, unless I forget about it. Hope y'all enjoyed. Hope to see y'all next time. Thank you for everyone that tuned in for today. Stuck around to the end of today's stream. Thank you for those that have watched the YouTube VODs of this. I really appreciate it. You guys are probably the only reason I still stream this game. because there's quite a lot of people that actually watch this on the watch these VODs on the channel, so I'm very grateful. Anyway, set up the raid. Goodbye, so long, good night. Hopefully I won't be sick on Thursday. See you all next time. Goodbye, everyone. Oh, I just realized today wasn't fucking Thursday. Today was Tuesday. Fuck. I technically I was supposed to cut some black powder today, but no, didn't do that. Anyways, goodbye.